Hello and be so welcome here in today's yoga and feminine movement class with me. I'm Helga, your guide on the Embodied Flow YouTube channel, and today it's going to be intuitive yoga movements and just poses that feel good to the body and to the soul. And the intention is for us to really ground within our bodies, calm our minds, but also open our hearts to wellness, inspiration, and all the little potential and beautiful sensations that we have within us. So for now, come and stand somewhere in the middle of your yoga mat. I have some comfy clothes and also my socks on for now. We might take the socks off later. I'll let you know if you need. I also have nice fresh flowers and a water bottle, and you can pause the video if you need, if you want to grab yourself a drink or a few little things that make the space sacred to you. And then when you are ready to start the session with me, feel the soles of your feet first on the yoga mat. Connect to the sensation, the senses of the whole foot touching the ground. And as you stand here, you feel the weight of your body here, anchoring all the way down through the heels, middle of the foot, of the sole, and all 10 toes. Just sort of saying hello and arriving here, supercharging yourself with the earth. And then letting your belly just come out as it is. Don't hold your belly in, and also let your whole face relax. So I don't want you to have any tension. Just quickly scan your body right now, your face. Is there anything that you're like holding in? Just let that go. So nice, open, relaxed body, relaxed belly, open heart, calm face. And from here, we're going to take some breaths together. So just softly in your own time, as you inhale, bringing one of your arm up to sky, just in an intuitive, nice movement. You can even close your eyes. And then exhale, bring that arm down. Let's do it with the other arm. Inhale, arm comes up. And you can imagine that you're a bird or you're a dancer, making these nice movements with your arm or with your wing. And then continuing, always changing the arm. So feeling this movement and this breath all the way from the fingertips, forearm, and up to the elbow and the shoulder. So absolutely not worrying about how you look. It's really about the senses and how you feel in your own body as you do this. And we continue 2 more on each side. One last round. And back to center. Let there be space between your feet. Raise your arms up to sky and then come and squat down. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be a perfect squat. It's more about just bending your knees and then back up. Breathe in any way that you want. So raising arms up and then bending down, arms fall down to floor or towards the floor. strong legs, really feeling your lower body here, awakening everything there. And one more time, make this your last round, inhaling up. And exhale, push down in your squat. And rise back up. Beautiful. Now let's take our socks off. Just throw them out to the side. Stand here more or less at the middle of your mat and kick your left leg back into warrior two. So the front foot is straight, knees bent. The back heel is tilted slightly toward you. And then the arms here can come in prayer at the heart center or up here towards the sky. Breathing here. Look over to your left side and open up in warrior two, so the feet stay more or less the same, but the heel has now come completely in. So your back foot is parallel to the front of the mat. Front knee still bent. Arms nice and open here. Feeling into this nice, strong pose. And with control, facing the front, finding a high lunge. So this time both feet are facing the front here and the back heel is lifted off the ground. Arms up or in prayer at the heart center. Place your right forearm on your right thigh. Open up here in side angle. Look over to your left. Bend the front knee further down. Feel into the burn of this. Face the front. Come back to the middle or the front of the mat here, looking right ahead. And then kick your right foot back for warrior one on this side. So here the heel is tilted a little bit in, but not completely. Front knees bent. And find your own sensation of power here. Connect with your power, your self-will, your determination, and your calm within your own self, even in challenges or adversity. You are embodied and rooted in yourself. Opening up to warrior two, facing the right side of the room, and this time the heel is coming more in, so the foot is parallel to the front of the mat here. Arms nice and open. And with control, I face the front, finding a high lunge. So now all 10 toes are facing the front. Back heel is lifted. Contracting your glutes here, feeling your legs, your core, claiming your beautiful presence in your body. Opening up to side angle, left forearm on the thigh, top arm up to sky, looking at your thumb. And on your next breath, come and stand in the middle of the mat. Beautiful. Kick your left leg back, standing on your right leg here for warrior 3, flying warrior. So my right leg is nice, strong and straight, and the left leg is back in a straight line. And I'm looking down on the mat for stability. Arms behind me. Now lift your torso back up and place your left foot on your right thigh for a figure of 4, leaning down into chair pose. Place your foot down. Kick your right leg towards the back. For warrior 3, flying warrior here on this side. And with grace and control, place your right ankle on the thigh here and kick down into figure of 4 chair pose. Really feel your senses, feel the burning sensation here. Find your wellness, your center within this challenge, within this present moment. And place your foot down. And move your legs a little bit if you need. Maybe it feels nice to shake them. And take a very wide stance as we come into Malasana Yogi Squat. So the toes are a little bit out, heels inward. And I come into a very big squat here. Hands in prayer at the heart center. An option to be up on the toes, so heels lifted off if that feels nicer to you. And the elbows can be sort of inside the knees here. Strong breath. And place your hands on the mat and rise back up, hips up first. And then the whole upper body and hands. Place your hands on your waist, have some space between your feet. And take circular movements here with your hips in any way that feels good. Connecting your pelvic floor to the earth. As if you were a witch and you had a cauldron and that you're turning here with the spatula, the concoction that you just made. And do also the other direction. And feel free to lift your arms up to sky if that feels nice, or just have them in any way. Free flow movements here, as long as they're circular, leading with the hips. And then smaller movements, coming back to your center here. Leaning your torso a little bit down, right arm in front of you. Left leg is bent up to sky. And we come and grab that left foot with the left hand for dancer pose. So lifting that knee really far away from the earth. And with control, come and place your sole of foot into the right thigh for tree pose. You can have the hands up in branches or at the heart center. Place your foot down and come into dancer pose on this side. So right leg comes back and I grab that foot into the right hand, leaning down with the torso, left arm in front of me. And here also really kicking that knee and that thigh far away from the ground. Find your beautiful tree pose on this side. Right sole of foot into the thigh here. And place your foot down. Come and sit on the mat for boat pose. Anchoring your sitting bones nicely into the mat. And then lifting those feet. You can have the knees bent like I have or legs straight. Palms facing the sky here. Nice energetic hands. Feeling the fire here burning in the core and just embracing that for a few seconds, breathing strongly to support you. Now with control, stay as you are and come and grab your big toes if you can with your hands and straighten the legs or keep a micro bend. Breathing here, looking right ahead for balance. Beautiful. Now rock yourself up and down on your mat, massaging your lower back. So really letting the butt come off the floor, up and down. And when you're ready, we're gonna come into shoulder stand. So kicking up and down. And then eventually, with the help of the shoulders and the hands on the lower back. So shoulders pressed into the earth, hands on the lower back for support, and legs up to sky. And I don't move my head, my neck here. Just look right between my feet. Holding this pose for a few breaths, 2 or 3. Now very slowly with control, we're gonna come into plow pose. So staying as you are in your shoulder stand, knees come slightly down. And then we let the legs fold over here behind the head, almost touching the floor, or maybe your feet do touch the floor. And slowly breathing here as you come back out of the pose, finding a laying position on the mat. Soles of the feet together as you lay here, knees come out for reclined butterfly. Connecting back to your soft belly, soft face, no tension anywhere at all in your body. Noticing the senses, soles of the feet touching, belly rising up and down as you breathe. And nice little tingling sensations in the hips, the inner thighs here, in your butterfly stretch and relaxation position. Now with the help of your hands, bring your knees back together, thighs touching. And then let both of your knees fall out to one side. So a little supine twist here for the spine. And then bring your knees over to the other side for a twist here as well. Come back to center with the knees and we'll take our final beautiful pose of today's class, Happy Baby. So staying on your back, kicking your legs off the floor, and I come and grab my outside of feet or big toes. So once you have grabbed the feet, you can put the head back down on the ground. And feel free to rock a little bit side to side if that comes naturally to you. And I'm going to invite you to take 3 lion's breath with me here in this pose. Lion's breath, we inhale through the nose and then exhale with the tongue out. Starting now for 3 rounds. Inhale through the nose and exhale, tongue out. And again, inhale and exhale, lion breath. One last time. Inhale through the nose. Tongue out, exhale. Beautiful. Now slowly let go of the legs. And in your own time, find a seated position facing me, cross-legged. So at the beginning of the class, we stepped with our feet on the yoga mat and felt the sensations of the feet sort of charging with the earth. And now I'd like to ask you to feel the same sensation here with the sitting bones, with your root chakra, pelvic floor, everything here touching the earth. And as feminine beings, we're very connected, of course, to the earth, and so it can be very nice to just sit down and feel yourself grounded in this way. Thank you so much for having taken time today to practice with me and for having taken time for yourself, for your body and your wellness. I do really hope that you feel rejuvenated and good. Stay as long as you need on your mat, and I will see you next time. Take care.